It is 5:20, January the 19th. I did not vlog all day, nor will I vlog myself because I think I look like crap because all day I have been working on this. Right, let me show you. Alright, so I've been working on this all morning. I started the day with editing the photos onto Photoshop, and the rest of the afternoon I spent on the packaging, like the little box. And halfway through the process I was ready to just go somewhere and find a manufacturer who will help me make label stickers, but I persevered. I found a template, I used the template, and I think it's pretty good. This is not the final. I'm still kind of working out the kinks of the packaging because it's not perfect, as you can see. Let me just get the other version. I printed quite a bit of these, and but I'm keeping this one. As you can see, it's not sized properly. This one is a lot better. It's more flush. This one is kind of bulky. The folding isn't right. So I'm keeping this for like journaling, just so I can have something for myself. So yeah, but I know in the front of it, like the title and stuff might change. I might put like how many much designs or something, just so people know what's in it. And at the back it just has 2021, just the date. I wasn't sure, so there is a space, there is time for me to fix it up. So anyway, I don't want to touch this too much. I've been like looking at it and handling it. So this is the nice one. And this one, so I'll show it to you. The only thing about this is the sizing is not right, so but the rest of it is fine. So if you open it up from the back, it's kind of weird. I just tried to find the easiest template that I can fold myself. And so you open it up, and there's a funny little thing there, opposites attract, I suppose. Hope it's the right spelling. Yeah, so it's kind of like a little folder. I did put the pattern inside as well. And then there's a bunch of stickers here. The stickers turned out really nice. So these are just paper stickers, very, simple. They're not weatherproof or anything like that. And there's a bunch of designs in one sheet. I do cut these sheets myself. The Cricut does cut around the drawing, but I really wanted that kiss cut feel. So let me grab a one that I messed up. There was one printing here that got squished. So the Cricut does cut around it, but it does peel. And what I do is I cut the sets of two. So yeah, and they're great. So there's a bunch of them in here, a bunch of different designs, all the designs that I painted, and I really wanted to get through the packaging and see how it looks. So now that I have something, I can edit and change it, and then in the future, if these do well and I want to make more, I can just use the same template and just change everything about it, but keep the templates for the stickers and the packaging. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It was quite a lot to do, but I got through it, and I'm pretty happy with the result. And I wanted something where you can kind of put it back in. I have my cello bags and stuff, but I like having the boxes when I bought my label stickers, because you don't use all the stickers in one go. You kind of want to have them put them somewhere else. You can always take them out of the box and throw the box away, but I really like the box idea. So yeah, I sacrificed, at first I sacrificed one of the label boxes. I was gonna do something like this, but it was just way too much work. So this one is a lot easier, and it's a little weird. The flap is in the back, but it works out. It's kind of like the gum packaging, actually. Yeah, so I did rename Dust. His name is now Mamta. I thought it was weird, so yeah, I might change the font, add a few things there, and then the back too. Maybe I'll put like another coat or something, but whew, pretty happy. Here is what the box looks like, not folded, so I'm gonna fold one and see. I did change a little bit of things, but yeah. Alright, I've been tinkering with this. It's now 6:30. I decided to make another change, so I changed the back. I changed it to this instead of, hold on, yeah, so instead of this design, the back is now my favorite drawing of Mamta. And the other change I did was I made my website smaller. added 60 paper stickers, and then I did another change where I thought this area was a little empty, so I decided to grab the fishbone from the other illustration and put it in here, but I'm so torn. I asked my boyfriend what he preferred, and he said both are pretty good, but he kind of was leaning towards the empty one, where, I mean, the part where there's no fishbone, and I'm leaning towards that as well, so this is going to be the final. The other thing that I did change is the inside. I added Kevin on here because I was able to kind of map it. The thing with this packaging, to have the design in the front, like over here and over here, I have to flip the page, which is easy enough. It's not too complicated, but that's the addition. So I'm just gonna get rid of that fishbone, and then I can kind of start producing them en masse. My plan for this is to make about 30 or something like that, as if I'm preparing for a convention. That's usually the numbers I try to reach when I'm making products to sell, and they will be up on the store at some point. So that's the plan. If you guys are interested in buying this, just watch the vlogs. I will try and update on my social media and stuff. When I get the product level that I want, the 30, I am going to put them up on my store along with other stuff from Patreon that I haven't done. So like the lighthouse buttons and some sticker sets that need to go up. So it will be kind of like a little bit of a store update with a bunch of new stuff. So along with the label stickers, and I'm already so excited to start making new designs. I'm gonna keep the template. I had the inspiration beside me, and you can see it's a lot like bigger. It's almost the same kind of size and everything in terms of the sticker width and everything. I really based it on this, but because it's mass produced, there's more product and it's easier to do, and I'm just doing it myself at home, so this has a lot of love put into it. So the 30 that I'm gonna make, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it does. I'm gonna go take the fishbone out of this one, and I'm going to relax for the night and probably work on this again throughout the week. So yeah. I'm very happy. I'm very proud that I pushed through my block of just giving up and just calling a supplier to do it for me. But I was like, I am not able to do, I don't think I can justify buying like 1,000 of these or something like that, because you need a certain amount for it to be worth it. And like with my washi tapes, I have so much washi tapes left over that I don't think I have the reach enough to sell. Anyway, that's just other stuff. So okay, I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys later. I have some glasses marks. I was just working on something. So the past few hours, I started at about 8:30, no, maybe 8:45 this morning. I was doing something for my boss. My boss is trying to submit a chapter in a book, and I had to convert all the citations he used from the APA format to AMA formatting, and it's tough. There were like 180 things to convert, and I'm pretty sure I missed one or two, but it's okay. He thought it was an APA, so he needed it in AMA. If you have been to university or are going to university or college, I do not miss citing papers and stuff like that. I do not miss it. But I still encounter it from time to time in my job, which is funny. I cannot escape it. Anyway, so I was doing that for a couple hours, so now I'm kind of switching and doing something sort of mindless. I'm just writing the addresses on my Patreon envelopes, and I'm going to start packaging everything in the next week or so. I have my doodles ready, which are the Kevin and Mamta doodles. I did change Dust's name to Mamta. Oh, my bangs. Yeah, so the plan for today is to just, I am working from home, so I'm waiting on whatever I need to do for my boss, but I am taking a break, and we'll see what I get to tonight after work. I'm not sure. I think what the next thing on my list to do is to work on the Patreon commission, so that's the next biggest thing. But yeah, I spent all day on my stickers, as you've seen, and I'm really excited about them. Last night when I was in bed, I was thinking about maybe I should make label stickers of my old drawings. I'd have this really weird thing about when I create new merch, I always feel like it has to be new drawings so I can challenge myself, but like, I don't have to do that. I can just recycle my old drawings because they're still good, like the witch sticker stuff. I do have a sticker set on my store for that, but I can make them into label stickers. I can use my old designs from like back when I was back in like 2015. Like I had some posters, not posters, I had some postcards. I could recycle those. There's no, I don't know what it is with me. There's this complex about I need to make new stuff all the time. I think it's because I just really like to challenge myself and I learn a lot from it, but sometimes you gotta stop that. So I was just thinking about that last night. Like remember the Fruit Girl stickers? I really like those. I was wondering if I can make them into like postcards or something again. Anyway, I was thinking about that. I'm gonna get back into addressing my envelopes, and then we'll see if I have to do any further edits on that book chapter. I am hoping not too much because that was a lot. I wanted to do my doodle for the day because I think this is the main highlight, is AMA styling. Can you see that? Let me zoom in. There she is. I just gotta do the watercolor now. Okay, this is happening a lot. I always turn over here to get the pens that I need, but I have way too much, so I really need to dial it back a little bit. So I think I'm gonna try and convert all three of these into one container of all the things that I just use. I know I use my highlighters a lot, but there's these things that I don't use, like the scalpel I don't need. It should go somewhere else. I use these scissors a lot when I'm cutting out stickers, and I use these scissors a lot when I'm cutting out things that I don't want, that I don't mind the blade getting messed up. But I have a third pair of scissors. I have this pair of scissors. What I really need right now is my brush. I keep my brush here. Where is it? Did I take it out? I keep my brush here so it's easy for me to grab when I'm painting. Ah, there it is. I couldn't even see it. Alright, I'm going to paint this, paint the drawing, the doodle, and then I'll show you what I do with this because I have to do it right now. I predict that this vlog is going to be pretty simple. Simple as in kind of boring. There's not going to be much happening. I did a lot of brain power work with making the sticker set, which I'm very proud of. I think the rest of the week I'll probably work on coloring my comic. Looking at my doodle calendar, it looks like I did that last Thursday doing the lines, and now I'm doing it probably tomorrow, doing the colors. And everything should be set to publish on Patreon, which is going to be my next focus for the next couple days. If you recognize this pattern, this is actually an old pajama bottom that got messed up, so I cut it up and I'm using it for like my tissue when I'm painting. That's what I've been doing. If I have clothing that I can recycle, I just use it instead of paper towels. AMA styles. Since I was in science, I used APA a lot, like all the time, and I only used a different style when I had my literature courses, but I seem to remember that my literature courses were like, if you come from another faculty and you used a specific style, it's okay if you use it for your paper. Maybe that was just me. Kind of messed this up, but that's okay. Done. There she is. Still a little wet, but our January calendar is looking good so far. Like, I have this. I used it in the summer when I was hot, and I also use it when drawing watercolors, but I don't need it on this side of my table, so I don't know why that's there. Okay, let's start with this one. Actually, I'm going to, what is that? I'm going to take out everything in the containers. I got this mug from Vancouver, from Jessie. I love it. Oh, an eraser. Oh my goodness, this is overkill. Do you see? Good Lord. Alright, I'm going to pick one. I'm torn. This one's slightly bigger, but this one is my favorite, so I'm going to use the Vancouver one. Okay, now I just have one. Oh, it feels so much better. So all these I use all the time, And back there, that's actually what I use for my tripods for my camera. And yeah, so now I even have extra space, but it looks so much better. I don't have any extras that I don't use. I have I emptied this pot that I can actually use for plants downstairs, and the rest of the stuff that I didn't want to throw out but still do use sometimes, but not as often, on my office desk is here now where the art stuff is. So yeah, don't look at the bookshelf, it looks horrible. Good morning, folks. It is Thursday, January the 21st at 10 o'clock a.m. I woke up fairly late. My boyfriend and I stayed up until about 2 or 3 a.m. last night, or early this morning, because we just felt like being up, so we just watched a bunch of stuff, we chatted. Yeah, so woke up a little late. Yesterday was pretty productive, I think. Yeah, I was doing that report for work, and then afterwards I did film a real-time art journal, which should be up. It's up now. It's up now. It was up before this vlog. And I was doing a prompt page, and then after that I still felt like journaling, so I did 3 pages. I can show you the pages right now. Can I show you? Yeah, I'll show you what I did. It was a very journaling day yesterday. So this was the journal prompt spread that I did on the real time. I did add a few more things. I added, I think, playlist and then I just checked it off because that's what I did after. So after I did the spread, I felt like doing more journaling, so I did this simple little one where I drew what we actually ate yesterday for dinner. We had takeout again. We got the shawarma. I had a falafel wrap. It was very good. I love falafels. They are so good. And then I drew my cereal because I wanted to fill in this page, so I drew the cereal that I ate that morning. And then the thing I worked on yesterday was so fun. It's a playlist spread, and I was looking on YouTube on other journal channels for ideas on what to make a spread out of, because I had the prompt page, but I wasn't ready to work on those yet. I didn't feel like it. I just felt like writing a lot. So I saw somebody do their playlist journal spread, and I was like, I'll do a variation of that. So what I did was I did a couple drawings, as you can see, which I don't know if I'll paint. I'll actually do it so it's consistent, but I wrote down some of the songs that, in no particular order, that I have been listening to, have always been listening to for years and years, and I can fill up another spread or 2 or 3 of these if I feel like writing. So what I did is I wrote the song in red, the artist, and then their album if I could find it. Some of them only are like singles, so they're not in an album, and then they go in an album later, I guess is how it works. But yeah, if you are feeling like doing a journal spread with just a lot of writing, this is really fun. It made me sit down and kind of go through my playlist and listen to new songs. So I haven't done that in a long time, but it's pretty fun. So I might even do more spreads of these in the future if I feel like it, just writing stuff down. I was listening to, what was I listening to that I was like, wow, this song is so good. Oh yeah, it's one of the last songs. It's Work Song by Hosier. That song is so good, and if you watch it with the video, it's just like, it's so powerful. I love him. I was reading the comments in that video. Everyone's just like, this man is a siren. But yeah, I love music videos. So if the music, I like it, then I love both. It's just, and especially if the music video pairs so well with the music and also shows that artist's kind of personality. My favorite music videos lately have been from Ashniko. Her latest one, it's called Deal With It, I think, featuring Kellis, because I think she sampled Kellis's song. I'm not sure which one, but that video is so good. She turns into like the Kraken at the end. I love her videos. Other videos that I love, FKA Twigs, especially Holy Terrain. Actually, all her music videos are so good. Man, I just can go on with music videos and music and stuff. And yeah, it might be a little cringy because some of you guys have different music tastes, but anyway, this was really fun, and I can't wait to sit down and do something like this again. I might even do tonight. I don't know. Okay. I did also try a different drawing style. So it's not my usual doodles. It's just these simple line doodles. Yeah, so that was fun. So today we're gonna paint the commissions. Okay, so I felt like doing a very simple color block painting for the commission. It's smaller than the 5x7, but yeah, it'll be a color block. So I'm using gouache. I have my acrylic gouache here. In this container I have some acrylic gouache that I had to cut because I didn't seal them properly. I need to mix a skin color, so I'm going to try and get it out here. And then yellow, and then white. Where's my white? That's black. Okay. Won't need too much for the skin color. Oops, that's a lot of white. I haven't used gouache in a while, but I think I will be okay. Okay, that's too much brown too. I just keep squeezing too hard. Some red might work too. Where's the red? Just a little bit of this. More orangey red. There's already some reddish tones or warm tones in the brown, but that was my feeling. Okay, let's mix this. More brown, a little bit red. I think I got it. Yes, good. Consistency. Why does it look like there's a little bit of... Okay, I need more white. I can't remember if it dries a bit dark or light. I think it dries darker. So I have to compensate for that, I think. I don't remember. It's been a while. Okay, that's good enough for me. It's not too much. I think I need a smaller brush. Yeah, I don't want to waste the paint on this brush already. I was gonna do some comic painting today, but I felt like painting the commissions, which are totally different from what I showed you yesterday in terms of sketch. But I wanted to try and pull out my gouache again. I felt like making color block illustrations, kind of like Tiffany Ford on Instagram. She's an animator, but she does these beautiful color blocks of her outfits. She hasn't done them in a while, but she did a bunch of them some time ago. I think she's busy with other projects, so I kind of wanted to do that. So it looks like it does dry darker. Is that what I said? But it's okay, we're already done with the skin. I haven't planned the outfit color, but I know the tights are gonna be black, so I need some of my black. See, I had to cut, and I think it has dried on me. I really need to learn how to seal these. Yeah, this is gone. Oh, what a waste. The tube method isn't the greatest. Acrylic gouache especially, because it dries, and once it dries, it's gone. The hair might be black as well, so maybe I will lighten this black for the tights, add a little bit of kind of purple. Tone it down a bit with white and then add a bit of purple. Clean brush. Dirty here. Okay, so let's go mix it. Let's mix it right here. I don't want to waste too much space. Can't even see that. Alright, that's kind of like what I wanted. Maybe a little bit of white. a little water. I feel like gouache is all about ratios. That's why it's quite frustrating. If you don't get the ratio right, your paint turns out to be too gunky, chunky, too much water, too watery, and you just can't get it right. That's a little too much purple again. I keep going back and forth. All right. That's what I want. Not too black. You can't even see it with how far you are from the camera, but I don't have a gouache brush. These are watercolor brushes. I feel like for gouache, you want your brush to be a bit more stiff. And I made it this size because I find that I have a little bit more control of composition and just surface. Because if I made this big, I would have to cover the surface with more gouache, and I'm not that confident with my gouache ratio that the paint might look too streaky. So a hack for me is to make the illustration smaller so you don't see too much of those imperfections, because I'm not a gouache painter. Ah, nice. So she has kind of like black tights, but not too black. Her hair is probably gonna be black because I kind of like black. I do like black blocks of hair. But because her hair is gonna be black, which I'll do right now, I didn't plan the colors, if you can't tell. Okay, that's too much water. Just like a little bit of water. Just the tip of the surface. Okay, I'm gonna do the hair now so I can think ahead. See, that is too streaky. I'm using my Canson watercolor paper. I figured the thickness would be helpful. I was gonna do my mixed media paper, but I thought would be better. See, even this amount of surface area is scary. Her hair's supposed to be like she's billowing on her face, so it looks like her neck is kind of turned. You can't really tell. Okay, so I want the back, because the pieces of black hair overlap, I do want to lighten the one at the back a little bit, just a little bit. Or I can do a separation of white. It's so nice that my commission patrons are just like, yeah, surprise me, so I can kind of do whatever I want, but I do try to make nice pieces for them. But so nice to give me some creative freedom. Oh yeah, right, I can flush this to the face because it's different color. And it's the hair that will be a bit of an issue. So see my paint drying, so I'm gonna do this. Put another layer. See, I didn't have enough control, so the white separating the layers didn't really work out. Okay, so she's wearing like an overcoat or something, and then a skirt, and so I think the overcoat, this inside would be like a nice yellow. Clean the brush very well. I have my yellow ready right here, so I'm just gonna get some yellow. A little bit more water. Can't even see. No, my brush is way too dry. Can't even pick up. Why do I feel like this brush is so dirty? I think it's the yellow that's a bit chunky. Needs to be mixed better. Okay, that'll do. Alright, so yellow here. Yeah, see, this is freaky. Cannot see the streak, but it is there. So my best bet is to wait for this to dry and go over it, like I did with the hair. Yellow, which I think now is a bit too close to the skin color, but that's okay. So yellow, and then maybe her skirt is gonna be gray. Oh, you know what? I could do like, just to add a little bit of, we'll give her a patterned skirt, yeah? Well, now we have to give her a matching top. Let's do gray. That's the color I think I'm going for. Could just be black, really. It's a good brush. No, I think this is the best one. Kind of like a bee outfit. Okay, let's mix this yellow a bit better. I don't know what's going on with it. It's so chunky. Maybe a bit more. This yellow is deep yellow. What if we get this lemon yellow to brighten it up a bit? Okay, just a little bit. I want my yellows bright. This yellow is also chunky. Okay, I'm really going for the mixing here. Yes, I would say that brightened it up. Oh, this brush. Okay, I'm gonna give up on this brush. It's no good. leftover. I'm struggling mixing my colors here. Maybe the mix for yellow is just so chunky. Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, the yellow is way too close to her skin color. It's kind of merging now. I'm gonna do it again. I just fucked up the yellow. What if I just wait? Okay, let's where's my mixie? Let's go do this again. I'm gonna do the skin again first, which has already dried, so I have to mix it again, unfortunately. I can do it. It won't be this exactly the same, but it'll be fine. My yellow has changed as well. A little bit red. Good. It's just a little streaky. Which just means more paint. Okay. Take two. This tone is a bit more red than I'd like, but hopefully it dries okay. All right, let's do the tights now. So same formula, a bit of purple, a bit of black, and a touch of white. cool. Oh no, I forgot her, her little midriff for her skin, so I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, my paint is still wet. Cut that just in time. Okay, now the next easy part is the hair. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just like, I guess the downside of making your drawing too small is you have to be extra careful, extra fine with your strokes. But, like, that worked out, okay? Maybe I'll switch to a smaller brush. This is this brush. Let's switch to a pointier brush. Make sure it's clean. Need to cut out. This brush has a little stray hair. I can know this is a watercolor brush because it's so soft. I think this is a brush from my painting set, so it's not very good. Okay, no. We can't use it, it's bad. We're back to this one. Okay. Sorry, I know chat. Must focus. Messed up anyway. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go over the hair. Okay, pretty happy with that. There's a detail here that I want. I'm gonna see if I can use this pointy brush, but not pointy brush again. Giving it a chance. Nope. Okay, here are my color blocks. I actually really liked how they turned out. So this one is the pattern dress, and this one is the jumper with the not wearing a sock on one foot. So yeah, so these are the commissions. They're pretty cute. Good experimenting with, or good jumping back into gouache again. It was quite refreshing, so it was nice. I get emails from this place called Big Bud Press, and their stuff is, they're a clothing store, and their stuff is so nice but so expensive. So if I want to buy something, I really have to be picky. And I've been looking at their jumpsuits, and I signed up for their mailing list so I can see if they have any sales on jumpsuits. The other thing that's stopping me from buying anything from them is sizing. I don't exactly know what my size is. They have really cool, if you go to their website, they have different size models with all the model sizing. So if you see somebody who kind of looks like you body-wise, you can pick them and maybe get what their size is, or you can just measure yourself, find somebody to do that. But very size inclusive. So I got their email today, and they said jackets, and oh my goodness, look at this jacket. It's so me. I have something like that I got from Yes Style, but this one is corduroy, and they have the stars, they have strawberries, mushrooms, and the, oh my goodness, oh, look at this strawberry one. I kind of want it. I have so much outerwear though, and I never go out anymore, so they're called sailor jackets. Oh my god. Yeah, but I'm always keeping an eye out for. They also have like sweatpants and stuff, like what do you call this? Matching, but these are so nice. The strawberry one. But I have so much outerwear. It's so nicely cut too. I do kind of like the short. It's different. It's cut quite short. Damn. Uh-oh, that does not bode well. This seems to be becoming a staple in the vlogs. We'll see when I get tired of doing this most mornings. I kind of look like the bad guy from Zoolander. What's his name? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Will Ferrell. Zoolander bad guy. I never actually watched this movie, but I know my friend, this is her favorite movie. Ah, yes. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. It's now 1 o'clock already. I started working up here at about 9:30ish or something, so I'm gonna go downstairs, have something. I didn't even have coffee yet, so. But yeah, I did my commissions and I can check it off of my to-do list. The next big thing to do today is actually color comics, so that's what we're gonna do next, I think. Unless I feel, I'm trying to be a little bit better with picking up kind of cues of when I know I'm gonna get burnt out. I usually get burnt out, and it's like I get burnt out really quickly, and it's too late for me to kind of rein it in. So I think the biggest clue is when I'm just doing so much in quick succession, like I'm really raring to go with everything, and then I just burn out. So I'm just trying to rein my excitement in terms of because right now I'm feeling really like I did journaling yesterday, I did painting this morning, and then I'm gonna color. So I'm gonna try and rein myself in. I'm gonna make some coffee. My bangs look ridiculous. Oh, okay, turn this light off. It's too bright. Actually, no, I'll leave it on. And my coffee mug. I'm gonna take product photos today. So, these are the final, it's the final packaging. Open it up. I'm gonna use stickers from the draft one. ordered some stickers from Canada Post. They were $0 free of charge. They did not come right away, so it took a little bit to get to me, but they're right here. And I ordered a bunch of them because I use them all the time for my international packages, like when I'm sending stuff. And they are just airmail stickers that I got for free. So if you do a lot of packaging and stuff within Canada, you can get these on their online store for free. The only thing is you do have to put a credit card in it, but it's $0 and 0 shipping. So I mean, I have to double check if my credit card did get charged. I doubt it, because I did get a receipt saying that it was $0 from Canada Post, but I am never gonna have to ask for these airmail stickers from the postal people for a while, so that is great. Excellent. Now I need somewhere to fit it. I usually put it in this tiny drawer here. Yeah, so I usually put it here, and I don't think it'll fit. It's just quite snug. So I was going to do some comic coloring, but I felt like doing some stickers, so I decided to start packaging the sticker sets, and I'm gonna make a stock of 10 to put up on my store soon. We'll see how it turns out. Here are my 10 stacks, and now I'm cutting up the packages, and then I'll crease them, fold them, glue them, put the stacks in, and that's my stock of 10. It is now 8:23. I made myself a fresh cup of black coffee with some sweetener. I started running out of steam around 5-ish. It's 8:23 now. I think I was just laying on the couch and watching stuff for a while, and I want to keep working on the sticker sets, but I'm getting really sleepy, so I made myself coffee. I want to draw and paint more, but my hands are starting to hurt a little bit just from our journaling so much yesterday and writing and also cutting up the stickers, so I'm trying to take it easy. I don't want to strain myself too much, but I do feel like just watching a YouTube video and finishing up the sticker sets. And I just found out that QT Illustrations has a couple of art journal videos, so I'm going to watch those while I work. You didn't tell me that you started making videos, so I'm going to check them out. They look really fun, and please upload more. So yeah. Alright, cheers. Let's get to work on this.
Sense of, oh, I need to like keep up with the, you know, like the trends sort of thing. It's not like it just caused me anxiety and frustration, and I just like quit. It's so I can't do it. But it has to be something I want to do, and first and foremost.
Finally moving on to the packages, I cut them all up. So I'm using my bone folder to make creases, and then I fold. And I'm using this Gorilla Glue that I got in my Christmas stocking. It's pretty great because it actually has a cool little nozzle, and the glue holds quite well for just this cardstock, and so it's perfect for this. I do have my PVA glue. I don't think it's called PVA glue, I don't remember, but I use it for my memo notes. That works well, but I need a brush to apply that, so for now I'm just going to use this because it's a lot easier. So I have folded it, and now I try to remember how to fold it. Every edge here is creased. Oh, actually I forgot to crease one area. There we go. Okay, now we put the glue on these flaps. Then just kind of do that. Make sure everything is lined up. just kind of hold it in place for a couple seconds if I can. Again, it's not gonna be perfect, but alright. Then we take this, which I'm kind of scared because I counted the sheets and it should fit, but it's thicker than expected. Alright, and one more thing. I have to make sure this crease did not stick. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Now this is kind of the weird part. Voila! One down, and it's actually not so bad. Finito. Alright, I'll do the rest.
You know, at the end of the day, everything was pretty positive, so I can't complain, I feel like. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My voiceover is definitely much shorter than it was last time just because I don't feel like talking for, I don't know, 12 minutes. I don't feel like talking for 12 minutes, and like I said, I've kind of redone this multiple times, so I hope this is my last time.
And it's all packaged. I did print out extras. I didn't realize. I was like, why is there so many of these that I have to cut? I only printed out 10, but I didn't. So anyway, here are the 10 stock. So I'm pretty happy. These are gonna go up on the store soon. And yeah, I am done with this. I'm ready to go relax now. It's 10:21 at night. Hey guys, it is Friday, January 22nd, 9:43 at night. So I'm not going to take my glasses off because I look pretty haggard. I have been in front of my computer pretty much all day. I did have a work from home day today, and so I started my day at my desk at about 8:30. And throughout the day, I have just been working on this huge thing that I decided to just get into. I'll probably talk about this a little bit more throughout the next couple of vlogs because it is a huge thing. It's pretty much, I'm ditching Patreon, I'm leaving. So today, since office stuff was really slow today, I did spend a lot of time transitioning all my stuff pretty much from my website to Squarespace, so I can use their new feature called Members Area, which is pretty much Patreon, but not Patreon. It allows people who follow you to be members to your website. So anyway, it's a whole thing. I just found out about it. I heard about it a couple months ago or a few weeks ago, and then this morning stuff on Twitter just caught my attention about Patreon again and how they were moving from monthly billings to anniversary billings. it was the last straw for me, so I decided I really wanted to move away from Patreon. And Patreon is not a bad platform. They do have a lot of flaws and just in general bad PR and communication with the people who depend on them. A lot of people depend on them for their livelihood. Like, a lot of people, that's their main thing. It's Patreon stuff. So I just, I've been on Patreon for a while and there hasn't been any big changes. I haven't really been extremely happy with the way. My biggest gripe with them is the communication, but also the UI. Like, I have been on Patreon for a long time, but I just hate using their user interface. It's so clunky. It lags so much, and I hate sitting down and doing updates on Patreon because it's just so horrible. I don't know if it's just me, and like, I can't fathom people who do like music and videos and do like a bunch of updates all the time. Maybe it's my computer, I don't know, maybe it's just such a tiny problem to be annoyed by, but I just have no, I've just been so disconnected from Patreon that it kind of hinders me a little bit with, you know, what I want to offer with the people who choose to pledge and, you know, support me financially. Okay, I'm really getting into this, and I feel like this vlog is gonna be long, but I'm gonna tack it on at the end here because by the end of the month I will be getting rid of my Patreon. Outstanding rewards, physical rewards, if you signed up for them, will still be fulfilled, but by February the 1st, there will be no more Patreon. It will now be on my, I don't even know what to call it anymore because I've just been calling it Patreon for years and years. So if you go on my website, joysan.ca, I was able to keep my domain. If you go there, there is a link at the top that says support my work, and you can kind of read through it. It's very similar to Patreon. I did have to get rid of one tier, the light parcel tier, so now I have the comic and journal club, I have the Doodle Pal club, and then I have the Art Pal club. So check that out if you guys want to kind of look at it now. And if you are a patron of mine, if you decide not to migrate over to the members area on my, I don't know what to call it, it's okay. Like, I want to see where this goes. It may not be the best, you know, maybe I made a mistake and I should have stayed on Patreon, but I have been really wanting to just switch. And just doing the whole thing from top to bottom, just setting up this whole page, has given me kind of new life. I even am inspired to blog more there. You know, I used to I used to blog all the time in high school. Like, I had a live journal, I had a WordPress, I had a Zanga, I had a Blogspot, and I wanted to do that on Patreon, but their UI was so fucking bad and I couldn't do it. So now it's kind of like a breath of fresh air because I can, you know, customize it as much as I want. So if you would like to check it out, it's just my website, joysan.ca. You can go to the support my work link and you can see the different levels of membership. Since it's just the beginning, it may be a little bumpy if you did decide to come on this journey with me and switch over to this member thing. It may be annoying because I know a lot of you also support a lot of other artists and creators on Patreon, so signing up for a totally different platform, remembering a password and a username is really annoying, but it's something I wanted to try. Let's see where it goes. If I made a mistake, then I made a mistake, but it's just been in the back of my mind forever. So anyway, that's my really quick spiel about the member area page on Squarespace. I'm gonna figure out what to call it, but it's no longer Patreon. So check it out, read up about it if you're interested. I'll leave a link down below about what it is so you know what's going on. And I think I've explained it as best as I can in a really compressed, it's 6 minutes. I've been talking for 6 minutes. All right, I need to take a break. I had dinner, it was great. I think I need to go take a shower because I just need to kind of refresh my brain a little bit. But yeah, so that's what's going on. It's a pretty big deal. So I don't know, I'm kind of scared. I'm a little bit scared, a lot scared.